Antibiotics have been fantastic for treating a whole host of infectious diseases over the past 70 odd years, but they do have their limitations and problems. For billions of years before we discovered antibiotics, the immune systems of animals have been dealing with germs very successfully. So it is probably not surprising that powerful immune system support is capable of wonderful effects too, sometimes much better than drugs. Foot abscesses are a case in point. Many people feel that drugs often struggle with these as delivering them to the site of the infection can be very hard. Here are two stories from the National Horse and Pony Rescue Trust in Murwillumbah, New South Wales. Telling the story in rather windy conditions is the Trust founder, Kylie Korecki.
So this is little Pippi. He's a 43-year-old Welsh mountain pony. We had some severe floods here in January, which caused a lot of problem in the paddocks. We were wet for about 4 months. Little Pippi here got quite a severe abscess in his upside front foot. It took about 2 weeks. We had the vet out, the farrier out. We couldn't find where it was coming from, but he basically couldn't walk on it. We eventually found a hole in the bottom of the hoof and cut it out. A lot of infection came out, which we expected him to get a bit better, but he didn't. So we put him on the fight back. About 48 hours later, his entire heel split open, and that's when the infection poured out. I don't think we would have persisted with him if we didn't have something like fight back to help him, because his infection was so severe, his pain was so severe, and the damage of the hoof after the abscess healed was quite severe as well. The whole hoof has had to regrow itself. So it was probably the worst abscess I think I've probably ever encountered in my life. But we got him through it without any antibiotics. We did poultice him just to keep it clean because the ground was still very full of bacteria from the floods. But yeah, it was just poulticing and fight back is what got him through.
Like all the horses at the rescue, Pippin was under the supervision of a very experienced equine vet. We asked Kylie how the vet reacted to using fight back and not antibiotics.
No, he was fine. He was really happy with how we were treating it and how quickly it was improving, so he didn't feel that he needed to go on antibiotics. And we don't like to give antibiotics for a hoof abscess at all because it doesn't work. It makes the problem worse. So Greg was quite happy. He was quite surprised how well this little guy's come along.
Just to demonstrate that this is not a flash in the pan, Kylie tells a much shorter story about an 8-year-old called Ricky.
So Ricky is a 8-year-old standardbred who presented with a hoof abscess. We got the farrier out to cut him out. He was quite lame, couldn't put any weight on that hoof. We found the infection and cut it out. We immediately started him on fight back. We were expecting a recovery period of about 2 to 3 weeks. He was back cantering around within 3 days. It's a beautiful recovery. Nice and easy. No poulticing, no anything else. That was it.
Fight back is made in both Australia and the UK. For more information, please contact by phone or email.